The neural interface flickered against Marcus Webb's temple, translating rage into executable code. His daughter's vital signs had flatlined 3 hours ago on Titan Station, and the security footage showed exactly who was responsible. Commander Reeves of the Colonial Defense Force, a man who had justified the interrogation as necessary for planetary security. Maya had been 17. A computational linguist working on the alien artifact discovered beneath Titan's methane seas. She decoded 3 symbols before they came for her, convinced she was hiding critical information. The CDF didn't understand that some minds couldn't be broken by traditional means. So they'd used the neural extractors, devices banned by the Outer Colonies Treaty. Maya's consciousness had shattered like crystalline silicon under too much voltage. Marcus stood in the commander's office now, surrounded by the floating holographic displays that monitored 1,000 colonial installations across Saturn's moons. Reeves's head lay at an unnatural angle near the observation window, eyes still wide with the surprise of encountering a man who'd spent 30 years designing security systems before learning to dismantle them. The weapon hadn't been a gun. Marcus had used a quantum resonance blade, technology he'd helped develop for mining operations, capable of severing molecular bonds without heat or sound. One moment Reeves had been reaching for his plasma sidearm. The next, his neural stem had separated from his spinal column with surgical precision. Station security will arrive in 4 minutes, the AI assistant announced in its neutral tone. Lockdown protocols initiated. Marcus didn't care. He'd already transmitted everything, every classified file, every illegal order, every documented case of the CDF's enhanced interrogation program. The data packet was cascading through the quantum network faster than any firewall could contain it. 17 colonies, 40 news networks, and 300 independent journalists were receiving proof of what the Colonial Defense Force had become. He knelt beside his daughter's final transmission, still playing on his wrist-mounted holodisplay. Maya's face, pale and trembling, trying to smile through the pain. "Dad, I found something in the artifact. It's not a weapon. It's a warning. They don't understand." The recording cut off as the neural extractors had engaged. Marcus had understood though, after breaking into the research facility. The alien artifact wasn't technology, it was a memorial. The civilization that built it had destroyed itself through fear, suspicion, and the systematic torture of its own people. Maya had died trying to warn humanity not to repeat that mistake. 2 minutes to breach, the AI updated. Marcus accessed the station's environmental controls through his neural interface. Reeves had been arrogant enough to keep his personal override codes in local storage, encrypted but not quantum shielded. With Maya's decryption algorithms running through his augmented cortex, the digital locks fell away like autumn leaves. He didn't flood the station with poison or vent the atmosphere. That would make him like them. Instead, he activated every alarm, every safety protocol, every emergency beacon. The station erupted into controlled chaos, bulkhead sealing, personnel evacuating to emergency pods, automated systems prioritizing human life above all operational parameters. 30 seconds. Marcus looked out the observation window at Titan's orange atmosphere churning below. Somewhere in that toxic beauty, the alien memorial still waited, its warning carved in mathematics that transcended language. Maya had given her life to understand it. Now the colonies would know what she'd discovered. The door exploded inward. Armed security personnel flooded the room, their weapons trained on the man standing calmly before them. They saw Reeves's body. They saw the quantum blade dissolving into its component atoms as Marcus released his grip. "Marcus Webb," the lead officer announced, "you're under arrest for." "I know what I've done," Marcus interrupted quietly. "And I know what you've all done. Check your feeds. The truth is already spreading." As they restrained him, dragging him toward the brig, Marcus allowed himself one final look at his daughter's face on the holoscreen. The stations would burn. The command structure would collapse. The investigations would consume years. But Maya's warning would survive. And perhaps, this time, humanity would listen.